what's going on, guys? Welcome back to AriesEDC and another edition of TNFNU thoughts and feelings and updates. So it's been kind of a crazy week. Last week we had the hurricane and that was kind of a big deal. Knock on wood, no major damage here. Everything was fine. But at work, it's been a mess. We've been dealing with a bunch of dirty things and it's always the cleanup afterwards. That's a lot of work to get things back to where they were. So it's been taking us about a week. It's going to take us probably 2 weeks to get everything back to where it was. So it's been kind of crazy and backbreaking work. The good news is the weather switched. So I actually had to put on a hoodie this morning because it was like in the 50s. And I know some of you guys up north are like 50s, whatever. That's like tank top weather. But I'm not used to that. So 50s this morning with a little chill in the air was totally time to throw on the hoodie for a little bit till that sun came out. But at least the weather has been better, so that helps with the job a little bit more. And then tomorrow, I get to do the live stream and I get to have a day in the shop. And then next week, that's up in the air again because I'm on call at work. A lot of people are taking off and they might need me to come in and help out. So we'll see. Fingers crossed I don't have to, but they take care of me in many ways. So I'm hoping I don't have to and I can stay home and get some work done because I have a lot of things I'm working on. And I'll be talking about that here in a minute. But I also want to talk to you guys about the growth of the channel. I don't know how blessed you guys. I am so blessed because at the beginning of this year, I made a goal for like 1,000, and I hit that goal pretty quick. And I was like, well, maybe I could get to 2,000. And I threw that out there thinking there's no way in the world I'm going to get to 2,000 subs by the end of this year. And here we are. And I'm about 90 subs away from hitting 2,000, which is ridiculous. I never thought I would ever get that way. Really, my goal of this channel was just to become monetized so that I could at least get some money rolling in to help support the making part of it, help me buy some more supplies, maybe do some really cool stuff like the Nitro V projects, which I have an update on those. And then maybe get some stuff for like giveaways and do that kind of stuff. So when I get to 2,000K, we are going to be doing the giveaway. I do have, and I am working on the package hatchet, which at this point has been acid etched and tumbled. You can see that I've got the maker's mark on it and the package hatchet is looking pretty cool. Once again, we have the pry on that side, which has been hardened. It's really hard to see because I kind of get it all cleaned up. But I got a video coming out and you can see how this is hardened and then the edge here is hardened, but in here is not hardened, which is fine. The only two things I really care about is the pry and where the blade is. That's where I need it to be hardened. So you can kind of see the dark line in here, how it kind of gets darker up here in the blade than it is back here. That just means that this got hardened and this kind of didn't, which is fine. As long as that edge is hardened, that's all I care about. But, you know, you're not chopping into wood, at least I hope not. Maybe somebody made a joke and said a pile of matchsticks. Chopping matchsticks. But the package hatchet will be part of the 2K giveaway. Along with a couple knives, I have the a large feldspar CJRB feldspar, the large version of this in D2. I also have a micarta version of this, and I also just recently won a CJRB Miley, the JG10 one, and I think I'm going to give that away too. I'm going to pass that forward to one of you guys. So I might do 3 giveaways again, and you get to pick some knives and the package hatchet, and that's what you win. because, and I have some stickers and some other small things here that I want to kind of throw in. I'll throw in one of each of all of my stickers for you guys. But, you know, that last giveaway was pretty ridiculous. I didn't expect that. And, you know, Kelly stepped up, sent me all that crazy stuff, and I was able to give some stuff away. Give a lot of stuff away. That was kind of crazy. But this one, the 2K, it's a pretty cool one, especially for this year. I grew a lot this year. And many of you passed the word and shared my channel, and I thank you for that. The channel is growing. The channel is doing different things. I haven't posted as much this week as I normally do because I got through my knife collection, and I kind of didn't have anything else to share except for the making. And unfortunately, the gargoyles, they are in the works. And I'm going to share that with you guys in a second. But yeah, I've been doing videos on that, but that takes time. So like I'll spend a couple days in the shop. I gather some footage, put it all together, and try to put it out for you guys. But I am a member of a pass-around group, but that's going to take a while before those knives start getting passed around to me. So in the meantime, I'm just going to kind of continue to do my thing. And hopefully I'll get some really cool stuff coming in, and try to buy some stuff for myself as well, to keep the content going. I like the review part of it. I'm definitely not going to focus on knife reviews. I'll give my thoughts and feelings more than it being a knife review. There's so many other channels doing the knife review part of it. I just want to get some stuff in to experience it and to share it with you guys. My knife collection, sharing that was fun. You guys left me some really cool comments about seeing knives that you've never seen before, which was kind of fun. There are things that I have that maybe you guys haven't seen. And that's what it's all about. Then you can go back, you can look at it, and you can get some more information if you're interested. And that's kind of how the thing goes. So I got through that. I think I said all the knives in my collection, except for like one. I think one or two things I didn't share, but they're not anything crazy. But it's been fun, but more content is coming. Some of you have reached out and asked if that you could share some of your stuff, which I totally would love to see what you have. I like getting what you guys have and being able to share your collection with everybody else. That's been fun. And then I get to handle knives that I don't normally get to handle. You guys have seen my collection. It's not a really crazy collection. That WE hyphen is like the most expensive thing I have in the collection, and some people, that would be their everyday carry. For me, that is not going to be my everyday carry, but that's just me. But my budget right there at that 300 mark is really where I'm comfortable at being, and I get really sketchy going over that. But anyway, that's what the future for the channel is. Next year, I am not setting any goals. I've become monetized. I can get some money rolling in that helps the channel. It helps me as a maker. But also, I can buy some more knives for content, which I have been doing. But it's not, I'm not getting a lot of money. That is for sure. But it does help me be able to save some money up to be able to get some more knives for added content. But next year, I don't think I'm going to set any goals. I'm just going to see where it goes. I'm happy with 2,000, actually. I'm pretty happy with that. And I'm going to continue to do lives and continue to do some stuff. Hopefully, I'll be able to do some more lives on Saturday where I can sit here like this and interact with you guys a little bit more, because I really do enjoy that. I enjoy being out in the shop and working and making fun of myself while I'm working and chatting with you guys. But I know it's not a good time for everybody. And then if I'm on the grinder, I really can't interact with you guys and you're just stuck watching me work, which maybe not be so exciting for some of you. But it's kind of that's why the channel is a little bit different than everybody else, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's fun. So anyway, blabbing on about that. Let's talk updates. The naked columns and the gargoyles, all the skeletonized blades. I've been working on them. I got all the sheaths done but one. I have one sheath to do. In about an hour today, I got 5 sheaths. They were all been pressed, but I got 5 sheaths cut and shaped, and the holes drilled, and the lanyards put in, and everything in. And I just started doing the thumb ramps on them. These don't get a big thumb ramp just because. So this is the naked column. This is the acid etched and tumbled naked column. Yeah, so these do have the thumb ramps, but they're not very big because I can't get anything on there with no handles. But these guys all came out pretty good. They're nice and tight. It's not falling out. The blued, I really like. So some of you guys have seen it. But if not, you got to go check out the video because I showed the process of how I blued this blade, and it really came out nice. It almost reminds me of some of the Kaiser finishes that are coming out right now. But this is not a coated blade. This has been blued to get to that look. So that came out really good along with the naked column that was blued as well. So the naked column still has to get its sheath, but this one has been done. Let me make sure I got the right one. But yep, that one's done. So I got all of those done. It's been a lot of work. That's 6 blades. I don't know why my light is flashing all of a sudden. That's 6 blades. So that's 6 sheaths that I need to sharpen them. So I have to sharpen all 6 of them. And I think I'm just going to do a lanyard. Once they're sharpened, I'm just going to do the lanyard. I was talking about doing a bead, but I don't think I'm going to do the bead. I think I'm just going to throw a lanyard on it and be done. A black lanyard. And I'm going to make the lanyards removable. Because the hole is so much bigger, I could double the lanyard up and make it a removable lanyard for you if you want. Whereas normally the hole is too small and I can only get 1 layer of the paracord through there. These guys I'll be able to get the 2 and make that actually a removable lanyard. So, and then if you want to put a bead on it, you can put your own bead on it. It's pretty cool. So I'm hoping in the next couple days, maybe tomorrow or Saturday, as I'm filming this on a Thursday, I'm going to get all of these sharpened, all of these lanyards done, and I'll get all 6 of the mini gargoyles, or all 6 of the skeletonized blades, the 3 mini gargoyles and the 3 naked columns all done. It's been a lot of work, but we're still in about the middle of October, so we're still looking pretty good. This is the tumbled mini gargoyle, just been tumbled, so that one they all turned out really good, and I hope they find new homes because they'll be really cool little EDC fixies to have with you. If I can get them done, that leaves me about a week and a half to try my hardest to get the Nitro V blades done. If you remember, I had the Nitro V Uodates and then the Nitro V column. So this is a regular column now, and this is the skeletonized version of the column. So this one is going to have handles. I shared this, but I'm going to do a black linen micarta with the crushed coral true stone inlay with some red and black G10. I think that's going to look pretty cool to have a little pop of red in there like that with the linen micarta with red pins and a little red liner. And, you know, I'm going to go run with that red black. I think that's going to look pretty killer for the first column with the new handle. And then the Uodates. The Uodates, we're going to do something a little different. Now, bear with me. I've had this material sitting here for quite some time. This is a denim blue kind of linen micarta. So it almost looks like blue jeans. So it's got that nice dark blue kind of look to it. It should be pretty cool. And I'm going to do a blue, the turquoise true stone inlay. So I'm going to use this as an inlay. But here's where things get a little fancy. I'm going to use orange as a little pop of color. So I know. I always said I wasn't going to do orange, but this isn't going to be just orange. This is just going to be kind of a little pop because it's going to be an orange liner and then a little orange on the outside of the inlay. So you're going to have the denim, then you're going to have a little strip of orange and some white G10, and then the True Stone. But I think these colors together look pretty cool. So if you have like the little pop of orange with the dark blue, with the light blue, with a little bit of white, I think it's gonna look cool. I think it's gonna look cool. So it's not like orange. It's just like a little pop of orange with orange pins and tubes. So it's just a little pop of orange. It's not all orange. So hopefully I get it all done. But on both of those, I have to build the scales. So I have to cut all that material out, glue everything together, make everything fit nice and tight. Then I can start shaping it to the knife. Then I can glue it to the knife. Then I got a hand. It's a lot of work. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I can get all that done. If not, I don't know. But these aren't, I don't have to get these done by December 31st. So the skeletonized blades are all going to be available Halloween Day. So October 31st. And I'm thinking around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon is when I'm going to drop all these on the Etsy store, or at least make them all available on the Etsy store. I hope that's my goal. And I know, you know, Thursday might not be the best day for people because they get paid on Friday, etc. But I wanted it done on Halloween Day. That was the whole point of it. So these guys will be available Halloween Day at, you know, 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, for now. So you've been told. And then maybe you'll have a column and a yoke dough in that drop as well. We'll see how fast and how far I get with these. It's a lot of work. It's a little daunting, but I need to get all of these done first. And I'm almost there. I just have a marathon of sharpening and just a couple sheaths to do. Plus I have to get the sheath done for this guy and then put an edge on it. Luckily, on all of those, I made them pretty thin at the edge, so it shouldn't take very long to get these sharpened up. You can kind of see how thin that is at the edge. So that shouldn't take long at all to sharpen them. Maybe I'll do it during the live stream this week. I don't know, but that's kind of what I have for you. Also, I got news earlier this week, and I've mentioned it in a live stream or two. The production AriesEDC blade. The company that I'm partnering with, because I'm partnering it. I'm not OEMing it. They are making the design, and hopefully they're supposed to put my maker's mark on it and sell it as part of that. That I was told 2 to 3 months. So we're looking at possibly January. There'll be a AriesEDC production knife available. I don't want to release who is selling it and who I'm going through right now until I get some more information. What I can tell you is right now the blade steel is 14C, which is good. So that means it's going to be a budget-friendly blade, which is good because that was part of what I wanted to do, was that for those people who can't maybe afford a custom or get on the books, then they can have something similar, but maybe not as custom, if that makes sense. Because the custom work is going to be, the custom handle is going to have a different feel than a production handle. It just is. But it's still going to be comfortable, and it still should be good. There was talks in the very beginning, in like the contract signing and that there would be a premium version, but I haven't seen anything about that, and I don't know. I've asked some questions, and it's just time frames and different things. It's a little slow getting back to me, so we'll see. The only thing I've seen is a bucket of blanks, a giant pile of hundreds and hundreds of blanks that were made for that knife. So I hope and pray that it turns out good, because if this does turn out good, they were interested in 2 other designs. So they are interested in 3 in total. So I'm hoping if this one goes well, we can move forward with the other 2, and I can just get the other 2 out and then maybe work on some other designs, because there's other designs that I have that I think would be cool along the same lines that I haven't even made yet. At least one I haven't even made. And the other one is another popular model that I could possibly do. So production blades are coming, and all of the Halloween blades are coming. So hopefully I can get that all done by the end of this month, and you guys can get your new AriesEDC production blade at the beginning of 2025. We'll see. I hope. More news to come on that, but we'll see how it goes. But thank you, everybody, for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like, leave a comment, or not. That choice is always yours.